guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Trisha Penn Jackson. I am a New Yorker who is obsessed with fashion, travel, and lifestyle. So if you are into that, you are at the right place. Please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that notification button so YouTube will tell you when these videos drop. And of course, please give this video a huge thumbs up if you like it. So today's video is my long-awaited, and I say long-awaited because honestly, this is like the fourth time I'm filming this video myself. This is my Paris shopping haul. Of course, as you guys know, if you've seen my previous videos, and if you haven't, you can check it out. I'll put a link there for my latest video. I went to Paris well, it was in September. We're in November now. I went into Paris for Paris Fashion Week in September, stayed until October, and it was amazing. But the best part of it, which is always the best part, is the shopping. I love going to Paris for shopping, especially because luxury items that you get here, and even some actually high street items like Zara and stuff, tend to be cheaper there. So not only are they cheaper, then if you spend over a certain amount, which is I think $100.01, or €100.01, I should say, you actually get 12% that back on your purchases. So it tends to be cheaper, and usually I'll go ham because I just love the shopping there. So this time was no different. I got tons of things, so much so that I actually had to buy 2 full big size suitcases to bring back. So I'm just going to share a little bit of what I got that I feel like is super special. And maybe if they're available somewhere or if they're similar items, I will share it with you. The first items I'm going to start showing you are actually some cute little jewelry pieces that I got from various different places. This first one is a ring, and I'll do a close-up so you guys can see it. It is a beautiful green ring that I got from a store in one of my favorite parts of Paris called Montmartre. It's called La Pépite Dorée. Here's the bottle here. Dang, I don't know if you can see it, but I'll do a close-up there as well. It's a cute little shop, and I got this cute ring from there. I'm really into rings more recently. Don't mind my nails. I'm actually about to go get them done. But this was a cute little ring. I usually wear it on my first finger. Everybody loves it. It's such an eye catcher because it's this fun green. And you guys, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm obsessed with green and pink. Those are my 2 favorite colors right now. So this was right up my alley. I think it was like 20 or 30 euro. I feel like it's gold plated or something like that because it hasn't tarnished yet, and I've been wearing it almost on a daily basis. But yeah, it was a really good find. So the second thing that I actually got, the second thing that I want to show you that I got is actually these necklaces that I got from Zara. They're these cute chokers that have like studs at the tip of them, and then you just put them around your neck like this and then wear them. So you can see there. So you can wear them obviously together, but you can also wear them separate. I like to wear them, you know, kind of staggered a little bit, just so you can see a little bit of the detail. But they were such a cute little find, and Zara, like I mentioned before, is a lot, it's not a lot, but it is cheaper than it is here in the US. So it benefits to just go there if you're gonna go and shop at a bunch at Zara, which I ended up doing, and get your pieces from there. So I got these, and then I also got this, which is another necklace, which I love. It's this unusually shaped necklace. It's another kind of choker with this one little pearl, irregular pearl detail, and it's just this fun necklace to wear, you know, with like a special piece or a night out, or even a white button down by itself. I probably wouldn't wear it with, because I'm wearing this vest, but it's a great piece. And it again was cheaper than I think it was about, I think both of these actually, this was €12.99, And I'm sure here, if I bought this necklace, it would be at least $24 because that's how much the necklaces and accessories, jewelry accessories in Zara cost. So this was a really, really good buy. The next item that I want to share with you guys that I got is something that I've been obsessed with. I use it on a daily basis because I just love. I stumbled into Penhaligen's, which is a British perfume brand, and it's one of the heritage perfume brands. It was around since the 1800s. But I stumbled into their shop, and again, of course, they are cheaper there than they are here. And I wanted to smell all of the fragrances. They have a ton. And because I couldn't do that without getting a headache, I decided to get their scent library. And each one of these has 10 miniature size of their perfume. One is like missing. I've taken out some to give to my husband that I found their scents are a little bit more masculine. But there are 10 individual ones that you can, try and find the one that you like. And I actually did find the one that I like the best, which happens to be this one. And it's called Duchess Rose. I'm going to get a full-size bottle of this because I'm obsessed with it. I am obsessed. And you know what's funny? The guy that was working in the store asked me like what kind of fragrances I like, what kind of things that I like, and he told me that Duchess Rose would be the one that I liked. And of course, he was right. So this one set was, I think, €35. And then this one set, so it's a separate one. They have two different sets of their perfumes. This one's also €35, so together it's about €70. But €70 and you get 20 perfumes, which each little bottle probably has like, 5 or 6 wears. So definitely was not a bad gift, and I think it would be a really, really great holiday gift too. So this packaging is so super cute. Come on, it's super cute. So this was a really good buy, and I'm like really obsessed with Penhaligen's perfume now. So this next item is something that has been all over for Fashion Week. Super, super popular item. I, followed the crowd on this one and ended up getting a pair for myself because honestly, I love them. They're so unique and so fun. And I wanted to wear them too for Fashion Week as well. And I'm just obsessed with this brand in general. I have already 2 other pairs of sunglasses from them, and they are the Loewe, like these bubble sunglasses. All the fashion girlies had. I think that they're super chic and super fun. I've worn them out not only in Paris but here in the US, and I get tons of compliments. People always ask me where they're from. If they're not familiar with the brand, and I just love them so much. And again, buying them in Paris ended up saving me because these sunglasses retail I think for about $340 or $350 US plus tax. In Paris I got them for €290, which right now the euro is the dollar is stronger than euro, so it's like 289, 288 or whatever. And then I also got 12% back on these sunglasses. So they were a really, really great purchase. I'm obsessed with them. They come in this really fun case. Loewe always has these really cool cases that you can kind of clip on your bag and go. There's a little Loewe sign there. I don't know if you can see. Focus. Yep, it's focused. But yeah, I'm super, super, super obsessed. Super obsessed with those sunglasses. All right, so the next item I want to show you, I got this one from one of my favorite vintage shops. So one of the things about Paris is that the vintage shopping is phenomenal. Like, I'm a vintage shopper, you guys know that. Half of my blazer collection is vintage, and I have a huge blazer collection. I'll share it with you one day. But half of it is vintage, and I just added this beauty to the collection. This is a beautiful, I want to call it like a, I don't know what kind of green this is. Like, is this like cerulean, I think, or something? I don't know, but it's fabulous. I'm going to show you with me wearing it so you get a better sense of it. But it's a super, super cute blazer. I got it from one of my favorite vintage shops in Paris. in Montmartre. And I just love it. I'm obsessed with this blazer. I got so many compliments when I wore it the one time that I wore it here already, and it was just such a great buy. I love buying vintage blazers, especially in Paris, like I mentioned, because you can just, they're just such unique pieces. Like, you don't find things like this all over. So I was really, really happy to find that. The next thing that I want to show you is this coat. This like blazer kind of coat. And you can kind of see it there. I'll zoom in. Oh, I had this little pin on it because I was styling it. But you can kind of see that it's like this shimmery. There is this tie in the back. This is also, like I said, vintage. And if you watched my vlog, you saw when I got this at this vintage shop that we stumbled upon in the Marais, which is a neighborhood in Paris. And I am just obsessed with this coat. It's so beautiful. It has really, really great detailing, and there is a quirk about it. So there's no pockets on the front. Like, there's no pockets on the side of it, which usually you would find. But there are these weird pockets in the seam in the back. So there are pockets on this jacket. They're just hidden in the back, which is like a fun little quirk because it looks like it's part of the seam of the back of the jacket. So I think that's a fun little detail. I'll show you how I styled it here. And again, it's just obsessed. Like, it's such a great coat, especially for fall and the milder fall that we've been having. So the next piece is this shirt that I got from Mango. So again, Mango, just like Zara, is a little cheaper in the US, in Paris, than in the US. And this shirt I got, it's an oversized kind of shirt, almost dress situation, and it is studded with these beautiful crystals. You can kind of see it there. It's studded with these beautiful crystals, and I'm going to show you how I've already styled it before here. It's just amazing. This is going to be such a special piece. I'll probably, I will be wearing this again for sure. I'm even thinking about doing it for my Friendsgiving that I'm having. It's just such a fun piece, and it's going to be able to style. I can style it in a skirt, which I did here, and then in pants, as a dress with some thigh highs, maybe like maybe some shorts underneath or something. This is just going to be such a versatile piece, and like I said, it's just such a special piece, and it's from the Mango Selection line. I don't know if that's kind of like a higher, not higher priced, but yeah, it's a little bit higher priced than normal things, because this was 99 euro, which, you know, that's for a shirt. It's kind of a little bit more on the high point, but I think it's going to be a really great shirt. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. And a chambray shirt is always something. I mean, a button-down shirt is something you always need to have in your wardrobe. So it was such a great staple. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you. This thing is really good. I'm so obsessed. I'm going to show you with me in it here because you cannot. This is too big for you to see it. But it is this. I am obsessed. Can you believe this? I'm so sorry for all my vegans and my PETA follower people who are going to watch this. I'm sorry, it's vintage, so give me that break. But this is a full fur coat, and it is in pristine condition. I got this from another vintage shop. Like I told you, the vintage shopping in Paris is just insane. It is just so beautiful. It is vintage, and then it's silk lined, which I'm obsessed with. It has this, you know, the old school clasp to close it. It is so big and warm and cuddly. I'm just going to be able to wear this, dress it up, dress it down with some jeans, dress it up with some with a dress, maybe going to a gala or something. This is going to be my winter piece. So I'm obsessed. The coloring is great. There's no stains. I still do have to get it dry cleaned because it has that like thrift store-y smell. But other than that, I'm obsessed. And then one of the cute little details that I found in it is that it has the previous owner's initials embroidered in it, and I love that. So instead of taking it out, I am actually going to add my initials here. And, you know, hopefully if I pass this down to my children, or I, give it away and somebody else ends up with it, they'll continue the tradition and they'll put their initials here too. So yeah, I think it's super fun. Such a great coat. I was so obsessed when I found this coat. Okay, so that's it for like the coats, the, jewelry, all that stuff, jackets. Now let's get to my favorite part of any haul, and that is the shoe part. As you can see, I'm shoe obsessed. If you have been watching my videos for a while, you know that. And of course, I did not leave Paris without getting at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of heels. So I'm going to share them with you. Of shoes. So let me share it with you now. I have to preface this by saying that I did unfortunately lose a full bag of designer shoes while I was vacationing in both Italy and France, and it was so devastating, so heartbreaking. I'm not going to talk about the story now. I'll save that for a later time when the wounds are healed a little bit. But ended up replacing some, not replacing, but adding some new ones to my collection. So these are some very fun, very practical sock booties from Zara. And again, I just racked up in Zara, like I said, because it's just so much cheaper there, and I just think that this is such a great buy. Look at the heel. The heel is a great heel. I can walk around all day doing showings and things in the city with these heels on and with no problem. So I'm just obsessed with these shoes. Love them so much. The next pair I also got from Zara. They just did it for me with these shoes. These are some heavyweight kind of loafer type shoes with this fun kind of like gun, I don't know what to call it, like chain link detail, which I feel like is so fun. They're super chic. These will tie me over until I get the Prada ones, because I really do want the Prada loafers that are very similar to this. But I got these and they saved me while I was in Paris. I had mostly heels and my feet were acting up, and I went and popped and got these, and these really did save me. I love them so much. I've worn them a ton. They have this like thick kind of sole here, which make it great for winter. I'm gonna pop them on with socks. These are just gonna carry me through. I'm just obsessed with those. The next pair I want to show you, the next pair I'm going to show you are actually also from Zara. I got 3 pairs of shoes from Zara. Listen, they just did it for me. So these heels are these fun silver booties with this little kitten heel. And I know what you're saying. Why are you wearing a kitten heel? Because these are super comfortable, okay? I'm not usually a kitten heel kind of girl, but I am obsessed with these boots. I've worn them tons of times. I'm going to show you how I style them. They have been great. They really do go with a lot of things, and they are very much in trend right now. This metallic, the metallic trend is like all over this season, so these fit right into that. And I've gotten so many compliments. They are real leather. So these were on, Zara has like shoes that aren't necessarily real leather like the last ones I showed you, but these are real leather. So they were a little bit on the pricier front. I think they were 150 euro, I believe. But they're well worth it. I'm really glad that I got them. They are super easy and comfortable to walk in. And the next pair are another booty, and these are also leather, real patent leather boots. And these I got from one of my favorite stores in Paris, and that's Monoprix. And if you're not familiar, Monoprix is essentially the Parisian or the French Target. And they have really cute little fashiony things, of course, like everything in Paris is just all cutesy. And I found these boots when I had finished touring around Chateau Versailles, and I needed a cute little pair of boots because it was actually a lot colder than I thought it was, and I had sandals on. So I went and I grabbed these. They ended up working perfectly with my outfit. Of course, I'm showing you a picture here, and they are just great. Like, they're great to walk in. I'll probably actually be wearing these today with my little outfit that I have on now. But they're super, super great and comfortable. I'm really glad that I got these. Now, for la pièce de la résistance, this is my last pair of shoes that I got in Paris, and these ones are the ones that I am most excited about because I have coveted them for so long. And if you follow me on Instagram, which you should, or TikTok, which you should, you would have seen these already. And these are my Louis Vuitton Lorette boots. I am obsessed with these boots. I've been obsessed with these boots since they came out, I think in 2018, 2019. I've been obsessed with these boots, and I don't know why it took me so long to plunge. You know, the price point of course is expensive, but I've gotten more expensive shoes than these in the meantime. But I'm glad that I waited, because these shoes normally retail here in the US for $1,500 plus tax, which makes them about $1650 or something like that. I got them for $100. I wish. I got them for €1,050, which ended up being like $1,048. And then on top of that, I got 12% VAT back on these. So in total, they were probably about like $900 compared to $1,600 I would have paid for them here. Like, if that's not a saving, I don't know what that is. Like, I was so happy that I finally waited, and I'm so glad that I plunged and got these, because they are just such a great boot. I am literally, these are gonna carry me through the winter. I've worn them tons of times. Well, you can't really see it. They wear pretty well, but I've already worn them tons of times because I'm obsessed with them, and I think that's okay. But anyway, so that's it. That's it for my Paris haul. I hope you guys enjoy. Whatever I can link, I will link in my description. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button so you know when my videos drop. And please give this video a huge thumbs up. Thanks for watching. See you next time.